Now students, let's start with the remaining combined MCQs part 3. So most commonly implicated drug for acute liver failure is, now out of the given options, paracetamol, valproate, warfarin, tetracycline. Warfarin, valproate and tetracycline, they all are hepatotoxic, and paracetamol is the drug which is most commonly implicated. These all drugs are hepatotoxic. All these drugs cause hepatotoxicity, but paracetamol is the most common. So understand the question here. They're asking most common. Drug used for smoking cessation. Now given options are varenicline, acamprosate, naloxone and sildenafil. Now earlier also we have seen varenicline is the partial agonist of alpha 4 beta 2 nicotinic receptors, and it is used in the smoking cessation. Other drugs which we use in smoking cessation are nicotine, bupropion, clonidine, rimonabant, and acamprosate is used in alcohol withdrawal, naloxone is used in morphine poisoning, and sildenafil is used in erectile dysfunction and pulmonary arterial hypertension. All the following drugs are used in emergency management of acute hyperkalemia except. Now acute hyperkalemia के management में use की जाती हैं except. Okay, so now the options are calcium gluconate, salbutamol, glucose insulin and intravenous Maxulf. Out of these options, now see, glucose insulin definitely it is used because it drives potassium inside the cell. Salbutamol is a beta agonist, and by its action on beta receptor it causes shifting of potassium inside the cell. Calcium gluconate stabilizes the cardiac cell membrane in hyperkalemia and prevents the development of arrhythmias, and slowly when the potassium is shifted inside the cell with other management, then it becomes more effective. So out of given options, Maxulf is not given to treat hyperkalemia. It actually aggravates hyperkalemia. Okay, so the right answer here is Maxulf. Which of the following drug can result in teratogenic effect shown in the diagram if given during pregnancy? Now out of the given options, niacin, retinoic acid, thiamine and folic acid. Folic acid is given during pregnancy, right? Niacin, thiamine और retinoic acid में हमें पता है retinoic acid, vitamin A, isotretinoin, these are well known teratogens. So the right answer that we have here is retinoic acid. Pigmentation of nails can be caused by all of the following drugs except. Now pigmentation of nails is called as chromonychia, and the drugs which cause pigmentation of nails, I have enumerated them here. They are anti-cancer drugs, so cyclophosphamide is one of them, tetracyclines, 8-methoxysorelin, chloroquine, sulfonamides, phenothiazines like chlorpromazine, phenytoin, timolol, mercury, gold. So these are the drugs which cause pigmentation of nails. So here now except, the question was except. So cyclophosphamide causes, chlorpromazine causes, chloroquine causes, so the drug which does not cause pigmentation of nails is amiodarone. QT prolongation can be caused by. QT prolongation can be caused, options given are lithium, quinidine, adenosine and magnesium, right? So let's see the options now. QT prolongation caused by quinidine, sotalol, dafitilide, amiodarone, flecainide. So out of these options, quinidine is out now. Antibiotics like erythromycin, azithromycin, clarithromycin, fluoroquinolones like ciprofloxacin, levofloxacin, antipsychotics like haloperidol, ziprasidone, quetiapine, olanzapine, right? Antidepressants like amitriptyline, imipenem, citalopram, antifungals like fluconazole, itraconazole, these cause. Then other agents like sumatriptan, ondansetron, cisapride, proton pump inhibitors, diuretics. So these all drugs, they cause QT prolongation. So now the options that we are left with: lithium, quinidine, adenosine and magnesium. In सब में adenosine is the drug which is used in the treatment of PSVT. This is the drug which does not cause QT prolongation. Rest all the drugs, they cause QT prolongation. All of the following drugs can cause hearing loss except. So they are asking which the drugs causing hearing loss and which drug doesn't cause. Metronidazole, kanamycin, quinine, vancomycin. Now let's see what are the drugs that cause ototoxicity. Aminoglycosides they cause. So kanamycin is out, vancomycin causes, vancomycin is out, cisplatin, furosemide, ethylpranic acid, quinine, salicylates. These are the drugs which cause ototoxicity. So the drug which does not cause ototoxicity that we have here is metronidazole. All of the following drugs can result in amorphous whorl-like corneal opacities except. Now whorl-like opacities are called as vortex keratopathy. This is seen in Fabry's disease. They are also drug induced. Okay. Now this vortex keratopathy is caused by drugs amiodarone, chloroquine, indomethacin, atovaquone, tamoxifen, right? So now out of these drugs we have amiodarone out हो गई, indomethacin out हो गई, chloroquine out हो गई, chlorpromazine जो phenothiazines होते हैं, they are mainly associated with pigmentation of endothelium and Descemet's membrane. So their pigmentation is different from this amorphous whorl-like opacities. Okay, so now the answer here is chlorpromazine. Now in this type of question you might get confused that chlorpromazine also causes opacity, but the opacity type of opacity is different, so that you have to keep in mind. Ocreoplasmin is the newer drug which is used in the following condition. So ocreoplasmin is basically a recombinant protease with activity against fibronectin and laminin, and it is approved by FDA for treatment of symptomatic vitreomacular adhesions. Right, it breaks the adhesions between vitreous and the macula and reduces the adhesions. So this is the answer. Ocreoplasmin is the newer drug used in vitreomacular adhesion. Please remember this. Which of the following drug is implicated in the causation of osteomalacia of the bone? Now, which drug is implicated in osteomalacia? Again, very confusing question. Why? Because the students normally confuse osteomalacia with osteoporosis. So let's see, phenytoin, steroids, heparin and estrogen. Now, out of these drugs, which drug is implicated in the causation of osteomalacia? Phenytoin inhibits the hepatic production of 25-hydroxy vitamin D and also decreases the bone mineralization, and due to this it causes osteomalacia. So phenytoin is the drug responsible for osteomalacia. Steroids and heparin, they cause osteoporosis. They do not cause osteomalacia, they cause osteoporosis. Other drugs which can cause osteomalacia are carbamazepine, valproate, phenobarbital, and bisphosphonates. So the right answer here is phenytoin. All of the following drugs cause tachycardia except drugs, they cause tachycardia except. Now again the question here is except. So let's see, amphetamine we know, except which drug doesn't cause. So amphetamine, we all know that it increases the sympathetic activity. Nifedipine causes reflex tachycardia by causing vasodilatation. Theophylline is an adenosine antagonist and it causes tachycardia and arrhythmias. And clonidine is an alpha-2 agonist, and by its action on alpha-2 receptor, it reduces the central sympathetic outflow. So clonidine is the drug which does not cause tachycardia, and this is the right answer. Which of the following drugs can result in cyanide poisoning? Cyanide poisoning can be precipitated by sodium nitroprusside. This is a very simple answer question. Treatment of choice in solar keratosis is, solar keratosis may the drug which is used is topical 5-fluorouracil, liquid nitrogen and imiquimod cream can also be used. All the drugs cause interstitial lung disease except कौन सी drug lung disease नहीं करती है? Now phenytoin sodium causes pneumonitis, sulfonamides they cause eosinophilic pneumonia, busulfan causes pulmonary fibrosis. So alpha methyl dopa is the answer here, it doesn't cause lung disease. Other drugs which are implicated in lung diseases are amiodarone, nitrofurantoin, bleomycin, cyclophosphamide, methotrexate, nitrosoureas, gold salts, penicillamine, and phenytoin. Constipation is caused by following drugs except. So constipation is caused by all the following except. कौन सी drug नहीं करती है? Now neostigmine is a anticholinesterase drug or an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. It increases acetylcholine, so it definitely causes diarrhea. Atropine is anticholinergic, it causes constipation. Morphine and fentanyl, they are opioids, they also cause constipation. So constipation is not caused by neostigmine, so this is the right answer here. Next, hirsutism is caused by which drug? We all know hirsutism is caused by minoxidil. It is a potassium channel opener, it is an antihypertensive, and more than antihypertensive, nowadays it is used in the treatment of baldness in males and alopecia areata, right? Which of the following drugs can cause lipodystrophy? Lipodystrophy कौन करता है? Now atorvastatin, Probucol, saquinavir, gentamicin. Out of these drugs, saquinavir, we know it is a protease inhibitor in HIV and it causes lipodystrophy. Other drugs which cause lipodystrophy are insulin and stavudine. The drug out of the given options, the drug which does not, which can cause. Okay, the question is which can cause. See, after attempting so many questions on except, the mind goes into what can cause lipodystrophy. So the drug which can cause lipodystrophy is saquinavir here. Which of the following drugs is not used for the treatment of hyperkalemia? I think this is a repeat. Earlier also we have seen that Maxulf is the drug which is not used for the treatment of hyperkalemia. It causes hyperkalemia by itself. Gastric lavage is contraindicated in salicylate, kerosene, morphine and OPC. So kerosene poisoning is a corrosive poisoning. Corrosive poisoning may we never use gastric lavage. Why? Because then the whole thing will come up and will corrode the esophagus. So we don't want that damage. Astringents are substances that irritate the sensory nerve endings, precipitate proteins, penetrate target cell nucleus, all of the above. So astringents are substances which actually precipitate the proteins. They are used only superficially on the skin and not used on the cuts and all. All of the following drugs can cause cholestatic jaundice except. So drugs which can cause jaundice except which doesn't cause. Erythromycin, ocipils, chlorpromazine, these all cause cholestatic jaundice except INH. INH causes a diffuse hepatocellular damage. करता ये भी है liver को damage, but it doesn't cause cholestasis. So please remember this: erythromycin, ocipils, chlorpromazine. Other drugs are chlorpropamide, gold salts, methimazole, nitrofurantoin, phenothiazines. They also cause cholestatic jaundice. Following drugs can cause hirsutism except. So the question here is which drug doesn't cause. So phenytoin causes, minoxidil causes, corticosteroids cause. Heparin is the drug which does not cause. Other drugs that cause hirsutism are androgens, OCPs, having androgenic progesterone, and diazoxide and cyclosporic. So these are the other drugs. Correctly matched pair of heavy metals and their chelating agents is. So heavy metals and chelating agents के ऊपर भी बहुत questions आते हैं. Iron with ball. So this is wrong. They are asking which is the correct match. Iron का antidote होता है desferrioxamine. Mercury का antidote होता है ball. So this is also wrong. Copper का होता है d-penicillamine. This is right. Arsenic का भी होता है ball. Arsenic का desferrioxamine नहीं होता है. Desferrioxamine iron का होता है. And calcium disodium acetate होता है lead का. ठीक है. So ये हमारे antidotes होते हैं. So the right answer here is copper, d-penicillamine. All are true about nitric oxide except. What is true about nitric oxide except nitric oxide causes vasodilatation, ये right है. Smooth muscle relaxation, ये भी true है. Beneficial in ARDS, ये भी true है. Cyclic AMP mediated. Is it cyclic AMP mediated? No, it is cyclic GMP mediated. And cyclic GMP mediation say it increases the amount of NO, that is no, and release, that is also called as endothelium derived relaxing factor and causes vasodilatation. Which of the following drugs are used for smoking cessation? ये repeat है. Bupropion, buspirone, venlafaxine, fluoxetine. Out of the 4 agents given here, bupropion is the drug which is used. It is an anti-anxiety drug, we know that, and it is also inhibits the reuptake of noradrenaline 5-HT, and thus it helps in the relieving of cravings and other things. Which of the following is a cholestatic drug? अभी अपन ने एक क्वेश्चन देखा ना, which drug causes cholestatic jaundice? So now cholestatic drug कौन सी है? Erythromycin, phenothiazine, OCP. So all of the above are cholestatic. Which of the following is not a cause for hyperkalemia? See now, options given here: digoxin, potassium sparing diuretic, renin-angiotensin system blockers, and cyclosporin. Now all the 4 drugs, they cause hyperkalemia, right? Out of the given options, not a cause for hyperkalemia, we can say digoxin, because it can also cause hypokalemia. And another thing is, when there is hyperkalemia, it increases digoxin toxicity, right? So now potassium sparing diuretic definitely करते हैं, cyclosporin causes, RAS blockers, they cause hyperkalemia. Digoxin is the best option. Vitamin which acts as a hormone is vitamin D. Very simple question. Which drug has a disulfide group? ये factual question है, fact based question है. So that is BAL. In nodular cystic acne, treatment is isotretinoin, right? Iron poisoning in a 4-year-old child is treated by giving desferrioxamine intravenous 100 mg. Drug therapy used in the treatment of Wernicke's encephalopathy. So Wernicke's encephalopathy is basically a neurological disorder associated with severe deficiency of vitamin B1, that is thiamine, and it is associated normally with alcohol abuse. So here the patient has to be given thiamine. Which of the following chelating agent is the degradation product of penicillin? Penicillin, the degradation product is penicillamine, which is basically used in treatment of Wilson's disease. Pulmonary fibrosis occurs most commonly by, it occurs most commonly by amiodarone, out of all the given options. Scleromatous skin changes are seen in all except, it is seen in all except steroids. Steroid, they cause a thinning of the skin, bruising, reduce collagen. So steroids do not cause scleromatous skin changes. Pulmonary fibrosis is noted with all except busulfan, bleomycin, nitrofurantoin, and bumetanide. So pulmonary fibrosis is noted with all except for bumetanide. Bumetanide does not cause. Vitamin B deficiency is seen with the use of all of the following drugs except. Now vitamin D deficiency is seen with cyclosporin, INH, D-penicillamine. It is not seen with cyclosporin. Severe myopathy, which is commonly a side effect of, it is a side effect of rosuvastatin, which is an HMG coenzyme A inhibitor. The following drugs can produce ototoxicity except. Now ithacranic acid causes ototoxicity, gentamicin causes, furosemide causes, aztreonam doesn't cause ototoxicity. Gynecomastia is an adverse effect of all of the following drugs except drugs which cause gynecomastia: digitalis, isoniazids, spironolactone, cimetidine, estrogens. So out of the given options, cortisol does not cause gynecomastia. Drug not causing hyperuricemia: probenecid. Probenecid does not cause hyperuricemia. It is used in the treatment of hyperuricemia. Drugs which produce gynecomastia are all except. So what are the drugs which produce gynecomastia? They're all except. So cimetidine causes gynecomastia, spironolactone causes, digoxin causes, cortisol does not cause gynecomastia, it does not have any androgenic effect. The appearance of markedly vacuolated nucleated red cells in the marrow, anemia, and reticulocytopenia are characteristic dose-dependent side effects of. The options given are azithromycin, chloramphenicol, clindamycin, and doxycycline. So out of the given options, now this is a bone marrow suppression which is caused by chloramphenicol specifically. The following drugs cause methemoglobinemia: aniline, dapsone, nitrates. All of the above. All of the drugs cause methemoglobinemia. Iodophores are mixtures of. Iodophores क्या होते हैं? They are basically iodine containing disinfectants like povidone. So iodophores are mixtures of iodine and surface active agents so that they are effective on the surface. Next is flushing with alcohol is seen in all except. Now flushing with alcohol means we are talking about disulfiram-like reaction. So disulfiram-like reaction is seen with amoxicillin, otrimoxazole, furazolidone, chlorpropamide. कौन करता है? So metronidazole, cefoperazone, cefotetin, moxalectin, chlorpropamide, greaseprolvin, procarbazine. ये तो करते ही करते हैं. Cotrimoxazole करता है, furazolidone करता है, chlorpropamide भी करता है. So the only drug which does not cause, as they are asking, except is amoxicillin. Which of the following drug causes hemolytic anemia in G6PD deficient individuals? Hemolytic anemia in G6PD deficient individuals is caused by chloramphenicol. Pleural fibrosis is caused by methysergide and amiodarone. Algotamine, ranitidine, phenytoin, they do not cause pleural fibrosis. Which of the following drug causes hirsutism? Hirsutism is caused by phenytoin. It is a side effect of phenytoin. Sildenafil acts by inhibiting phosphodiesterase 5 enzyme. Drugs contraindicated in diabetic patient. Diabetic patient में steroids are contraindicated. Drug used in the treatment of obesity is, now drug used in the treatment of obesity is orlistat, sibutramine, all of the above. Now there was some option missing in it, I think. Nicotine replacement therapy is available in all forms. Again nicotine के ऊपर question है. It is available as chewing gum, as lozenges, as patch. It is not available as tablets. It is also available as nasal spray and inhalers, but not as tablets. Okay. A person on anti-tubercular drugs complained of deafness and tinnitus in 1 year. Drug implicated is, so ototoxic drug यहाँ पे है हमारी streptomycin, isoniazid, ethambutol, rifampicin. In some ethambutol is optic, visual toxicity. ठीक है, isoniazid is hepatotoxic. So the drug which is ototoxic is streptomycin. Drug of choice for drug of choice for malaria and pregnancy. Malaria and pregnancy is chloroquine. Regarding sildenafil, all the following statements are correct except sildenafil should not be used with nitrates. This is correct because it causes severe hypertension. Inhibitor of phosphodiesterase 5. This is correct. It increases libido and prolongs orgasm. No, this is not correct. This is just a drug which helps in erection. It is not an aphrodisiac. It does not increase the libido. Its side effects are potentiated by inhibition of cytochrome P. Yes, this is correct. So the right answer in this is because they are asking except. Warm antibody hemolytic anemia is seen in methyl dopa. That is something you have to just remember. Which drug does not cause thyroid dysfunction? Amiodarone, lithium, pass. ये सब करते हैं. Paracetamol is the only drug which does not cause thyroid dysfunction. Highly vestibulotoxic drug is streptomycin. Streptomycin is ototoxic, vestibulotoxic. Which of the following drug can cause thyroid dysfunction? That is amiodarone. Amiodarone causes thyroid dysfunction. The next question is drug causing peripheral neuropathy. Neuropathy कौन सी drug करती है इनमें? Zalcitabine, isoniazid, nitrofurantoin. All the above drugs they cause peripheral neuropathy. Which of the following drug does not cause gynecomastia? Drug does not cause gynecomastia. Ketoconazole, cimetidine, digitalis, pyrazinamide. So ketoconazole causes, cimetidine causes, digitalis causes, pyrazinamide does not cause gynecomastia. So with this we come to an end of combined MCQs. These were 180 MCQs which I had taken in 3 parts. So 1, 2 and 3. We have more MCQs, more combined MCQs which are around 111 or 12. Then we are going to discuss one-liners also, and we are also going to discuss the there was one more thing, new drugs. Yes, so these were the things which we were going to do.